Hey Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How do they feel about you? And how do they see you at this time? Keep in mind that some of the energies here may be vice versa, and please check your other signs if this do not resonate, okay? Thank you so much for your support, and without further ado, let's begin. How do they feel about Taurus, and how do they see Taurus at this time? Any insider guidance, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How do they feel about Taurus? And how do they see Taurus at this time? Any insider guidance for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, let's get the deck and let's see what comes up. Here we go. First card out, we have the Seven of Swords, followed by the Four of Swords. Alright, so I do feel like Taurus, this is the energy of somebody avoiding communication. Okay, but avoidance doesn't mean that they don't think about you. They definitely are thinking about you. They have been wanting to tell you something, but it could be they're very afraid of confronting you, being straightforward, becoming frank or honest. Okay, we have the Judgment card and the Sun card. So Taurus, somebody is afraid to admit something that they have done. The Judgment card, this indicates that they need to face past action, finally put things to the light with the Sun card, so there will be healing. Keeping this information may also be very difficult for them in the long run. Okay, it's the energy of creating more burden on their shoulder by not being honest, not putting the truth out there. Eventually this will consume your person. Could be anxiety, worry, and stress that they're keeping something from you. Okay, this Judgment can also indicate that they want forgiveness, they want a second chance. They're hoping that you can forgive them, Taurus. For some of you, you already have an idea about this, I feel like, because the Sun card can indicate clarity of the mind. You might be the one making now a judgment call, a final decision about this. Okay, the Four of Swords indicates that you both might be taking a break from this partnership in order to figure things out. Some of you, you have already given the situation 1 or 2 cycles, 1 or 2 chances before. It might have been a repetitive behavior, or this have already happened in the past. Alright, and some of you, it's like you need to just heal for now. You don't know if you can trust this person. You don't know if what they're telling you is something you can hold on to. But this is a matter of time. I feel like soon things will be cleared, illuminated to you. Okay, in these quiet moments of solitude, you may be surrounded right now by meditative wisdom. In order to make a sound decision about this, it's important not to rush this decision making. Okay, let's see. We have the Empress, Libra, and Taurus energy. Yes, so we have the Justice card here, the Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles. So I definitely feel, Taurus, that there's some kind of guilt, or there's some kind of burden on their shoulder, like they can't face you, but they're also feeling very guilty inside. There's something that's consuming your person, eating them inside. It's not giving them a sense of inner peace. There has been a real moment with the Judgment card. It's kind of like a moment of reckoning. Spirit really gave them, you know, a reality check here of their decisions and the consequences that they're now facing. Okay, some of you, if this is already a situation where you're taking things in a legal route, the Justice card, okay, now they have realized that they have gone too far in order to push you towards taking that route, taking that decision. The Justice card can indicate that it's about making things right by you, facing consequences of their past behavior. So that's what they're afraid of. But they know that for every action there's a consequence. Alright, they're afraid of being judged as well, Taurus, or they're afraid of this judgment, the decision here about their action. Seven of Cups means they're feeling quite lost, feeling quite confused. This can also mean that with Seven of Cups and the Judgment, there has been a sense of wearing a false mask here. They were not being their authentic selves, Taurus. And I do feel like with the Sun card and Two of Pentacles, there has been a moment where you were trying to see both sides of the situation. You were trying to understand this person's behavior. why they were keeping or withholding information. All right. Some of you may have found out that this person was talking to somebody else, and this has already happened in the past. They were juggling with Two of Pentacles. They have been keeping their options open. Okay. Now, with the Empress, though, you have already stepped into your power. I do feel like you're avoiding this person altogether because you don't want to latch your energy on this. You're focused on yourself, your growth. I do feel like there's a rebirth process happening for you as the Empress. You're loving yourself. You're focusing on growing from this situation, learning the lessons. That is the Justice card. These are difficult lessons that you're going through, but it's helping you as a person to grow. It's molding your character is what the cards are saying. There's a maturity process here with Judgment. It's like you now have a good insight or realization of this person's pattern and behavior and where you stand. So this gives you a lot of power, Taurus. You're no longer in the dark. You're no longer as confused as you once were. It's like you're seeing things clearly now. If you are not yet in that energy space, you will soon be, okay? So I do feel like this person has been feeling quite distracted. There was something here that they're not really honoring their true heart's intention. Could have been that they were doing shady behavior. There was some kind of deceit or manipulation here. Let's see. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Underneath that is the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Fool card. So I do feel like Taurus, like I said, you're healing yourself from this. And the Three of Swords indicate that this may have happened, a long time ago. It's an old wound that still feels quite fresh, or that it happened again. The Three of Swords may indicate this happened to you already a lot of times. But it has already left a mark in your heart, in your mind. So you don't really know if you can trust somebody. Definitely you can forgive, right? You can forgive, but for every action there's consequence. Is about creating healthy boundaries here, doing what's right by you. All right, you're not letting somebody off the hook though. I feel like you are somebody with principle. You're somebody that knows if there's some kind of injustice that happened here, somebody has to face what they've done. Clean up their mess is what the cards are saying. It's not from a place of anger or anguish or any kind of revenge energy. I just feel like you need closure from the situation so that you can finally cut yourself off from this karmic loop. Okay, with Eight of Pentacles, I see that you're paying close attention to the smallest of details of your life at the moment, or paying close attention to the lessons that this has brought you. Some of you, upon looking closely into this person's behavior, it's like you're also helping yourself understand now your true worth. Therefore, you already are walking away from the situation into a new cycle. Like I mentioned, Taurus, there's a rebirth process here. On this person's end, though, I feel like it's like the tables have turned with the Justice card. It could be that now that you're avoiding this situation, you're moving on to calmer waters. You're moving towards your healing. New opportunities coming in. It's you now that's keeping your options open with the Seven of Cups. And you can, in fact, be receiving a lot of new offers as the Empress. It's a period of growth, and it's a period of you just really enjoying life, the blessings coming in. Okay, this newfound rebirth. Okay, you are transforming yourself for the better. Could be that now this is the person who's trying to work hard to have a new beginning with you, but you don't know if you can trust this offer. Some of you don't want to put yourself back in that confusing situation. You're trying to exclude your emotions, and you're seeing things in a rational perspective. Okay, all right, so some of you, though, you're just waiting for a finality with this, some kind of decision, so you can finally be at peace and move towards a new beginning. Okay, let's clarify these messages. Why is the Seven of Swords here? We have the Queen of Wands. So there could have been somebody else, a fire sign in the picture. If that's not the case, then it could have also been this energy of very stubborn, not wanting to compromise. Somebody insists on their own way. So therefore, the way that they have acquired the things that they wanted was behind your back. Okay, it's like somebody avoided you. Somebody did still do what they wanted, even though this was hurtful for your relationship. And you don't really know if you can trust somebody who's not upfront with you anymore. For some of you, though, it could be that this person felt some kind of drain With responsibilities, it's like they kept running away from responsibilities. Taurus, they feel like being in this partnership, constantly doing their part here. There was some kind of imbalance. They don't really know how to be a responsible partner with you for some reason. They always wanted to escape. They always were looking for the easy way out. I don't know why I'm sensing this. There's this stubborn energy, not wanting to compromise. Let's see. Why is the Four of Swords here? We have the High Priestess. So your intuition is definitely on point. Your extra sensory perception are really activated. So you have access right now from spirit. There's a lot of important messages and downloads coming through. I do feel like this is also you paying more close attention to your intuition if you don't have the facts down. Okay, with Seven of Swords, because this can mean somebody's withholding information from you. It's like your intuition is your guide here. The answers that you seek are already within you. So you need to calm your fears and just keep on meditating. In this quiet place that you are in, there's a lot of meditative wisdom. Let's see. Some of you, you're keeping your silence on this. You're not letting somebody know what you're planning. If this is taking a legal route, or for some of you, you are moving forward towards new beginning. It's like you're moving on in silence. Alright, you're done talking is what the cards are saying. You're done explaining yourself. You're just going to prove things in action. And this is a powerful awakening with the High Priestess. Okay, you are following what Spirit wants from you. You're listening to your guides here. Intuition combined with logic. It's like you see clearly what path to take. There's no more confusion here. You see through illusion, deception. Okay, you're able to see somebody's patterns. And it's very important for Taurus. You value trust is what I'm getting. You value trust. You're the type of person that sticks to your word, and you expect nothing less from a person, from your partner most especially. Okay, why is the High Priestess here? Let's get one more card to clarify. We have Four of Wands. So for some of you, it could have been a happy relationship, especially in the beginning, until secrets have surfaced here. The High Priestess can mean something has been revealed, some secrets have come out. And Four of Wands here, it's like you're now reflecting and trying to realize, reassess if any of this behavior or treatment that this person showed you was true. Because you feel like there's somebody that has been wearing a mask here. They're quite different now. You're seeing both sides. The High Priestess can indicate duality. Back then, you were seeing the light in the situation, but now you're seeing somebody's shadow. Their tendency, their patterns, something that is based on fear. They do what they do based on fear, Taurus. It could be fear of commitment, fear of becoming honest, fear of transparency, whatever the case may be. Okay, it's out of fear that they do things that they have done. Let's see, why is the Judgment card here, please? We have the Hermit. So yes, indeed, you are in meditative wisdom. You're being guided. You're only looking back into this past situation now because you're getting the answers that you seek. So for some of you, you're going within here. Even if you're still around this person, you're somehow, filtering the noise in your environment. You're not taking any kind of advice from others but your own intuition. Because I feel like a lot of people or other people might be giving you some kind of advice about this, or there could be also a lot of thoughts in your mind, and you don't want to be confused anymore. So you want inner peace. You want to finally resolve the situation. Some of you, it could have been that this person ghosted you with Seven of Swords and the Hermit for somebody else, and your intuition has been giving you this hint, this sign that something is not what it seems here. Somebody has been talking to somebody else. That's why they're not around your relationship. They're not energetically focused on you. And you definitely feel that. It's like you don't need proof for that, Taurus. The energy says it all, okay? And you are also wise beyond your years, so trust that inner knowing. Why is the Sun card here, please? Two of Pentacles. Wow, I do feel like you're going to come out of this situation feeling more balanced, okay? Feeling more at peace with your decision. I do feel like you're no longer going to force the situation. You're just going to try to regain your balance. For some of you with Two of Pentacles, it seems like you now know this person is juggling. Their tendency to, keep their options open. And because of this awareness, it's like you're not letting somebody affect how you feel anymore. For some of you though, I do feel like this person definitely feels quite torn here. They don't know what to choose. They don't know what to do. They're always going back and forth in their mind, second guessing their decisions here. This can also be somebody who's very playful. They're not taking relationships as seriously as you are, with all the Two of Pentacles energy. Yes, you enjoy this person's company, especially in the beginning. They were very positive to be around with, playful energy. But the Sun card can also mean that you're dealing with somebody who could be childlike. There's a lot of playful energy here. But you're looking for something serious, Taurus, you know? It's fun, but you want somebody that sticks to their word, not somebody that constantly changes. Okay, Three of Swords appeared twice, so you don't like this juggling energy at all. You're done. This is something that has already caused you a lot of pain. But trust and believe all this suffering pain is going to lead you towards searching for answers, finding spirituality. Eventually, you're going to give yourself comfort and counsel. Okay, you know, you need to always keep in faith, prayer, and meditation. All these glimpses of whatever you've been through in the past is also a gateway of higher consciousness. Soon you will understand this person better. Okay, you will have a good idea of how you want to live your life, what it is that you don't want to manifest in relationship. Okay, this can also mean there's a new beginning for you in the horizon. With the Four of Wands, you're going to reach a point of your life where there will be happiness, there will be abundance, there will be mutual love here, or you will get back to a place of stability. But with the Justice card, it's about cutting the unnecessary, cutting the noise, all this clutter in your life, in your environment. Okay, and once you are in alignment with Spirit, all things that you're hoping for will be manifesting. Okay, let's see. Why is the Empress card here? We have the Knight of Swords. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So it's very interesting because they're not upset, Taurus. They're upset because you're avoiding them. They're upset that you found out. It could be as well that they felt like you were accusing them, but as it turns out, it was true. Everything that you've been hunching. They've been trying to turn the tables around here, or they've been trying to defend themselves, is what I'm seeing. Okay? But it's coming from a place of aggression or some kind of aggressiveness. And like I said, it's about sorting the mess that they created, doing things right by you. But if they're acting all defensive here and trying to prove that, you know, trying to point fingers is what I'm getting with the card for some reason. They can't seem to face the mess that they created or confront you, because I feel like this is definitely needed. Instead, they could be putting the blame on you or making all of these excuses. Okay, I do feel like this is them alienating you at some point, or you felt like they just don't care enough, okay, to secure you, to give you what you deserve, the truth, most especially. Okay, let's see. We have here the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords and Justice means you will get the truth. You will get a real aha moment, a light bulb moment. For some of you, it's the truth being revealed to you. What you have been sort of suspecting here, hunching, okay, or that you will be confronting this person. You will get the justice in one way, shape, or form. The Ace of Swords, you will be given some kind of advice from somebody, some kind of spiritual mentor with a Hermit. And it's like you're now having this reinforcement of, I can take action towards this. I'm no longer a victim of anything. The reason why I said victim is Three of Swords means that you may have at some point let things just go, okay, or just let things happen. You didn't really need to feel to address, but I do feel like things are different now. Okay, could be that this Knight of Swords means that you're now asserting yourself, you're standing your ground, okay, you're not letting somebody dominate your life or bully you. I don't know why I keep getting bully here. You're being quite a bully here, Taurus. They feel like they can get away, or that, you know, they can have it their way. There's some kind of uncompromising here, refusing to change, or there's this stubborn energy. Let's see. For some of you, I do feel like you're going to call this person out. Because there's this playful energy, Taurus. Whoever you're dealing with, it's like they see all these opportunities, and as harsh as it sounds, it's like they want to explore their options. They see dating as if it's a playground of opportunities here. Very playful energy. or they love to latch their energy on different things here. Why is the Seven of Cups here? And it's not going to be healthy for them in the long run, right? Them not being their authentic self, them constantly suppressing the truth. It could have been a habit that you're now seeing. If they keep going in this direction, you know, in one way, shape, or form, justice will be served. They will have to face the consequences down the road. You may not be there to witness this justice taking place, but it's going to take form in one way, shape, okay, or form. It's going to happen. So 10 of Cups means that, yes, you now recognize that there's harmony, abundance, and peace on the horizon. This can also mean that you must keep your options open. There's so many ways to go through this process, Taurus. Okay, for some of you, it could be that you need to stretch out your imagination, start really positively visualizing what the future looks like for you in order to release some kind of attachment from the past. It's okay to go back and review, Taurus, but be careful not to dwell too much on that. For some of you, it could be that it's time for you to break isolation. You've been definitely silent about this whole thing. Finally, you can seek out opinion of others or insight from other people. People that you trust, of course, how to deal with this matter once and for all. Allow others to help you heal and pull you out of that Three of Swords energy. Because you realizing that you can find other sources of love will give you as well power not to focus too much on this one aspect of your life, okay? It's about taking your power back, Taurus. Seeing things for what they are, okay? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Seven of Cups. So this person feels very confused. They don't really know what they want at the end of the day. There's always this second guessing themselves. There's also this kind of deception. They're deceiving themselves, Taurus. It might be that they have this belief that they're going to be happy attaching their energy and all these different things that's not authentic. It could be chasing the wrong things in life. Okay, the Seven of Cups can also mean the need to escape. They're so disconnected with reality here. They're always up in the clouds for some reason. I'm getting that. And you're already sensing that there's lack of maturity, okay? For some of you, I do feel like they could always be emotionally on the edge. I do feel like they have a tendency to escape mundane things, especially when they're stressed out. It's a way for them to take the burden off, the stress off, whatever the Seven of Cups represent. They could be talking to a lot of other people. They could be drinking. Could be many things, really, Taurus. It's a way to escape. For some of you, though, you know that life is not about always escaping reality. It's about facing reality, getting inner strength to deal. Okay, learning the lesson. This person always avoids facing consequences here or facing reality. And so with Ace of Swords, they can no longer avoid. There's going to be a real moment where they're going to have to rethink about their behavior, okay, and face the truth. So this illusion here can finally be resolved, or there's some kind of dispelling of illusion. Okay, so let's get some advice card. I do feel like this person is upset about you possibly taking a break from this or no longer communicating with them. They still want to keep you in their life, but they're unwilling to compromise or face the consequences of their action. I didn't know what that is, but I do feel like, Taurus, it's best for you to cut communication for now and heal, because I feel like this wound could still be seemingly fresh, okay? It's best not to make any final decisions unless you're seeing things clear, and you will reach that point very soon. Don't make decisions when you're upset or angry is what the cards are saying, and avoid any kind of back and forth. Of course, if you need to speak your truth, then by all means, don't let somebody bully you or take advantage of your kindness. Let's see. This card over here, we have Receive with Love and Appreciation. Let's get one more card. And you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. This is the number 34 in the deck. This one over here is the number 4. Those numbers could be significant for some of you. I'm going to be reading this card over here first. So, it says here, being courteous when someone gives you something is simple consideration. The angels encourage you to graciously receive as an act of kindness. Allow someone to express love by accepting what they want to do for or give to you. Being appreciative expresses your feelings through action. Extend your gratitude by saying a heartfelt thank you to those who take the time to help you. Showing appreciation is good manners. It demonstrates your respect for someone's time, knowledge, energy, or assistance, and that you truly realize what has been given to you. Open gratitude connects you to the giver in a deeper way. A sincere appreciation of people and their role in your life creates a mutual connection. A nature sprite gently catches a snowflake in her hand. Snowflakes reflect a need for gentleness. You might interpret a snowflake as a message from heaven. The doves around the sprite's head are confirmation that your feelings and intuition are connected to your divine guidance. You can expand this guidance by willingly expressing your appreciation. This is a signal that you are open to receive further guidance. Once you do this, your blessings will be limitless. So I do feel like this pertains about you opening up to spiritual insight, okay, advice from other people. All right, let's see. This card over here, you are limitless. It says, when you are too close to a situation, you only have one perspective. There are so many possible outcomes for the situation. Yes, indeed. Keeping your options open, Taurus. Take a broader look, release the need to control what is happening, and allow your inner knowing to help you. Things always work out as they should. When your soul is experiencing its purest form, it has limitless knowledge, infinite wisdom, and boundless energy. You may have developed some negative self-talk, and that is limiting what you can accomplish. Connect to the beautiful light that dwells in your being and represents your soul. Remember that your abilities are fueled by your imagination. Dream big. A unicorn emerges from a woman's being. The unicorn represents healing powers, possibility, and knowledge of the soul. 2 swans sit in the heart area to signify that grace is connected to you always. Trust in your ability and know you can achieve anything you set your mind to. What a beautiful message, Taurus. I hope that this was able to give you insight. Please take whatever resonates and leave out what doesn't. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.